Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much
Hello,
to raise the
everybody,
mood
and
all
welcome
around
to
us.
today's match.
After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Beckham, Stoichkov. That's a cute ball. Not the most accurate pass. Just about within shooting range. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Barcelona certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And he thumps it clear. India have got it back and they'll have another go. Tries to pass it through. Costa Curta is there and he can get that clear. India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. And it's hoisted clear. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Costa Curta clears. What a throw in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, that pass isn't the best. Rijkaard, very much a man of this moment. He's a sharp little ball here. Dida gets his gloves on it.
There will
Nice
be
and
1
calm.
minute added time.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
As it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Here we go again then.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
It's a searching pass. That's a little off target. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Ah, he's given it away. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Shifted it to the flank. Big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
He's gone forward. Chiesa is onto this. Oh, that's a... There's the shot! It's a goal! And that could well be the winner!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Now look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So we have the first goal.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Nicked it back promptly. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! We've got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Williams. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That's good running. It makes life.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
Request for support for our
So all
World
square,
Charity Fund.
we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. So our quest to find the winner continues. India displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? Aimed beyond the defence, and he's managed to get free. Serginho does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard. Now it's Chiesa. Beckham. Shoots! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Mbappe really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Barcelona go into the lead. Oh, easy pickings there.
And a quick reminder
That's it for the
today
first
that
period of
parking in
extra
the area
time.
around the stadium is strictly forbidden.
But it has
Please
been
use
a
parking
punishing
provided by the
game,
club
both
or any
physically
other paid
and
parking
mentally.
facilities
But
in
does
the area.
either team have what it takes to find a winner? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Nicely shaped ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Here comes the corner. And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. Beckham goes short.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
So that's it. It is all over. India perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more.
Hello, attendees.
Your
This
final
is
thoughts,
a-
Jim? Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive
Hello,
nerves.
everybody,
The
and
prospects are
welcome to
so
today's
great,
match.
the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop
Hello,
as
everybody,
both
and
sides look
welcome
to
to
clear the
today's
first
match.
hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers, so will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. Quality ball. Agar in acres of space out wide. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Threads one in. Now he's off and running. Schneider. And he's decided to go for it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. That has been cut short. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
India clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He might be in here. Yahan! He's delivered all right. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Madrid with the corner, they're first.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Casillas. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Mbappe! Terrific header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Van Dijk gets it away. Messi. Adams gets over and intercepts. That's a shade optimistic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
India are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
And it's Conceição. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. India really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Alexander-Arnold. Beckenbauer. Oh, easy pickings there. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
And now I'd just like to read out
How would you sum up what we've... And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can turn
welcome
either
to
way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, And we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Oh, that shoots! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, he's burst through! Cristiano Ronaldo! We've got a goal! A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 13 minutes is number 13.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Kane. Kane had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rodri clears. That has been knocked clear. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
There's plenty of positives to take, despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
India have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And we are back underway.
A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference.
Now that's a fine challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good ball, good take. Cristiano Ronaldo! That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Kamavinga. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist, Peter, in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
And this is Kane. He's through, now is he in? And a chance! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this poses a very interesting question now, Peter. Do they push on to try and win it in normal time? They certainly have the momentum.
India need to make something happen here. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And that could so easily have gone in. It didn't, and the 90 minutes are up.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. No winner in 90, 30 more to come. India pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are... And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
There's the shot! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
India
There
go
will be
into
1
the
minute
lead.
added time.
We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please make sure to watch the screen.
Well,
for
both
an
teams have
information
run
bulletin
themselves into
from
the ground
regional
out
police
there.
department.
Does anyone have one last moment of magic in them? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now? Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And reclaimed it in a trice.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect?
And the referee brings it to a close. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph.
And we'd like to inform you now that the latest
Your reflections
travel
then, Jim.
information is
India
currently being
can be
displayed.